Okay, poker players, this is Eric Anderson coming to you live from Poker House in Fort Worth. We have our Sewell's stream. Mike Sewell cannot be with us tonight. He has some staffing issues um, at his job, keeping him away tonight. But we've got Zach is back. We got John back here. We got DJ back. P Dub is back, and fan favorite Mac back in the 9 seat. $500 buy-in, 1-2 blinds. Hey, if you're in the chat and you're thinking you want to play this game, we're going to change it up starting next week. Instead of 6 o'clock, 6:30, which is a little bit early for people to get here, we're talking about making it go 7 to 10. Make it a little bit easier for you to get through Dallas, Fort Worth traffic and play in this stream. And we're talking about lowering the buy-in. The standard buy-in here at Poker House Fort Worth is $300 for their 1-2 game. And we're talking about lowering the buy-in to $300. Would you be interested in playing a 1-2 game with a $300 buy-in instead of a $500 buy-in? We would still keep that the max buy-in and not make it match the stack. Just a $300 max buy-in. We just want to lower it a little bit, make it accessible to more and more players. So if that's something you're interested in, jump on Poker Atlas and sign up for next week. 7 to 10, $300 max buy-in. All right, they are just getting finalized here. Why we're moving it back, because 6:30, like I said, it's just a little bit early to get everybody here. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know who's watching with us. Let me know if you're on YouTube or Facebook. You can also go to our Poker House at Peaks website in Dallas. And right now they are streaming a 1-3 round of each game that we recorded Friday morning. And Dan and Mark, we are broadcasting that right now. Give you a lot of entertaining poker to watch on a Wednesday night. We got Minnesota Mike in the box, pitching cards and pushing pots. And we got Lorenzo taking over the production side. Sharp kid. I love working with him. Misty in the chat, watching from Anson, Texas. Glad to have you, Misty. Ooh, John, right away. Raises to $15 with pocket queens. This is going to be action flop. DJ's got the Jack 8 suited. He calls. P-Dub, Paul Winfield, one of our dealers here. He's got the A and the K. He's going to limp in just calling. I expect a 3-bet out of Paul. But we are 3 ways to a flop with queens, ace, king, and Jack 8 suited. Uh-oh. This is a great flop for DJ. He might think he's ahead right now. He's got top pair and a flush draw. John has the best hand. He's going to lead right out for 25. I would expect a raise, and it's going to be healthy from DJ. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it all in right now. DJ makes it 80. John's going to call. Playing it a little snug. Oh, now he's got the queen high flush draw. DJ with 200 in the pot is going to make it 75. Very, very small bet compared to the pot size and the action he's getting. He needs it to not be a heart. It's not. DJ's going to pick up the first pot. John's got 2 queens. I'll bet you he calls a big bet. $200 is a half a pot bet. He makes it 141. That's an easy call if I've got 2 queens. You can't just automatically put DJ on 2 hearts. He does call and sees the bad news. Nice hand to start the stream, DJ. Well played. Congrats to Paul for losing the minimum. All he lost was $15. I would have lost a lot more. We do have open seats if anybody is in the Burleson area and you want to jump on this stream. A couple of the guys that were on the list did not show up. P-Dub with Ace King again. John and DJ both have King Queen. And P-Dub playing it very passively again. Everybody misses. 2 clubs, 2 spades on the board. 2 pair on the board now. Ace high is just going to be the best hand. I expect somebody to take a stab at it. It will be Paul with the best hand. Bets $15. That's a third pot bet. If you don't put him on a jack or a 6, a deuce is irrelevant. I think he might just call for $15 thinking king high might be good. One of those 2 guys was going to call him, and since John did, DJ didn't have to.
Call me with a king high?
If you guys heard that, Paul just said, you called me with king high? Oh, broke gambler slots. This is a 1-2 game. They just started. We have a $500 buy-in, but I was talking to the staff down here, the guy who's running the place, David, Big Haas, and he wants to change it to a $300 buy-in that more suits the players that play in this room, a 1-2 at the $300 buy-in. So next week, that's what we'll be doing. If you want to come down here and buy in for $300, I think they'll let you tonight.
I just felt Ace High was good. Learn how to bluff one day.
Yeah, Paul says he wasn't bluffing. He just thought Ace High was good. He was right.
I'm just scared. I was hoping to get Ace King again, back-to-back hands.
Ace 9-9. P-Dub has an ace for the 3rd time in a row. It is not going to be good this time. Mac has tripped 9s. He's going to slow play it. Mac likes to slow play his big hands. If it checks around again, expect him to put in a bet. It's not going to check around. Zach also has a 9. I didn't even see that. I was looking at Mac's 9. They have a good chance of chopping it. Not today, though. 3 9s with an ace 7. The 7's going to play. Zach's going to lose a bunch of money here. There's 40 in the pot. I would expect him to bet $20, $30, and I would expect Mac to raise it to like 100. Those are my guesses if I'm prognosticating. What do we got there? A $30 bet? All right, let's see what Mac does. Is Mac going to raise him to 100? There's 70 in the pot. Oh, P-Dub's here with an ace. I totally ignored P-Dub with his ace.
That's too fishy. I love
He does let it go.
too fishy.
Paul is right. He says this is too fishy. You got Mac and Zach. Is he just going to call? No, that's a raise. It's not to 100 like I thought. He's just going to min click it to 60. That's an easy call for Zach. He does call good discipline. A lot of people would raise with 3 9s there.
All of that trip, man. And over there with ace deuce.
Good play. Good play. Good bet, Mac. Mac could have maybe got a little more value, but he was so strong he just wanted to min click it. Good job, Zach, not losing a bigger stack with that bad kicker. Donnie Fan in the chat. What's happening, my friend?
Our kicker, neither one of us felt good, I tell you.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about calling. I was hoping he had an ace.
That's the only reason I'm in right. I just wanted if he popped at 150, hell, I went some bitch away.
Zach makes it 15 with ace jack. Missing you, Donnie. Come down to Texas. You'd love it here. Just spend a week playing in these games. DJ has a pair and a flush draw, but P-Dub has 2 pair, kings and 9s. DJ needs a 7 or a club. Didn't happen.
Super.
I am actually in Dallas. We do have a club in Austin, though, but I'm working at the one in Dallas and the one in Fort Worth.
I wasn't going nowhere. You did?
We have there's a bunch of good tournaments. Jump on Poker Atlas. Check out Dallas poker tournaments. A lot of good stuff going on down here. We just got done with a $200,000 guarantee for a $360 buy-in. Lost a little bit of money on that. We did not make the guarantee, but it was a nice tournament. Max got a good hand here with Jack 10 suited. He's going to limp in under the gun. DJ picking up pocket queens this time. He's going to make it 16. Max going to call. We do have promotions going on. We have the fortune right now, which is a play on the word for fortune. Ooh, double gut for Mac. He needs a 9 or a queen to make a straight. Now he's got a pair and a double gut. Since he checked the flop, DJ does not put him on a king. 5 doesn't help him. Mac's going to lead out with the worst hand for $15. DJ is going to call and win the pot. $84 in that pot.
You just at that point. Every time you got a big pair, some crazy bullshit overcard come out. I forgot we live. I cursed. My bad. Sorry about that, fans.
Yeah, Paul, watch the language. We're live. Women and children are watching this. A lot of big hands starting out this stream. We've had a lot of pocket pairs, a lot of nice suited connectors, a lot of face cards.
Chicken.
Mac with the same Jack 10 suited, if those cards were read correctly. Zach's got the best with top pair. Checks around DJ. DJ bets 15. Zach calls. John gets out of the way. Ace is going to slow down the action for both players, except for Zach decides he's going to represent the ace. He's actually bluffing with the best hand. Gets immediately called. DJ drawing dead on the turn. And he check raises. Puts Zach in a spot. Tough spot for Zach. I think Zach calls, though, because DJ should have bet the turn with that ace. Very suspicious. This is a very small game. This is a 1-2 game, Donnie. We do 2-5, 5-5, 5-10, 10-25, but this is our small 1-2 game with a $500 max buy-in. Very suspicious. I think Zach will call here. What do you guys think? Yes or no? In the chat. Is Zach going to make this call with second pair? Great kicker. $75 is healthy, but he's counting out the chips. Respect DJ's heart for this one. You know, he calls. Oh, the board was wrong. The board was wrong. DJ had ace 9, not queen 7. I thought he was bluffing. Wow, interesting line with DJ. He floats with an ace, hits his ace and checks it back and then raises it to 75. Wow, I did not see that coming. Well played. So the stack size is going to be wrong because the computer thinks that Zach won that hand. Yeah, the challenge with this particular software is the cards are not always read correctly. Makes it very, very difficult to commentate. I really don't believe Zach. I don't believe Mac folded. Jack 10 suited last hand. But all right, well played by DJ, getting the max value when everybody thought that it was a horrible play. It was a beautiful play. Everybody thought you were bluffing and you were actually value betting 2 pair. Well played, DJ. DJ and P-Dub both sporting identical Poker House Fort Worth hoodies. John bets out with ace jack, maybe. And DJ maybe calls. Now, if they both have an ace, we might see some fireworks here. $12. That's not very fireworky. And a snap fold by DJ. That tells me he did not call with ace 8 and then just fold. Very suspicious.
I don't know how to use that system. Well, oh, he's doing that.
Dusty, what's happening?
I don't know how to do it.
Open seat, Dusty, if you want to get down here and play a little 1-2 with these guys.
Hey, what do you do? I see you in scrubs. I said, what do you do?
I do sleep studies,
Sleep
but
studies?
I'm also
Oh, okay.
I'm on PRN for.
Raise first in. P-Dub, Paul Winfield. He's got a 0% after 8 hands. 8 hands is a very small sample size, and it's raised before it got to him several times when he had good hands to raise with. So he hasn't had a chance to raise first.
How long you?
I'll travel all the
How long you been?
19 years.
What up, Dusty? We are Texas heads up, 5 ways to the flop. Trey A7. Zach with the best hand with a pair of 7s. 7s and 9s. He only has to be afraid of that ace. Nobody bet. Only $10 in the pot. I mean, this is almost embarrassing. Just give it all to the dealer. Zach shows Queen 7.
Yeah, I mean, I've been asked to show it, but nobody's ever taken the time.
Yes, it was. They played good, man. They finally played like they've been playing.
I knew how to do the battle system in and out.
We had some sports going on in the Dallas area last night. People were excited in the club watching.
They look real.
Friend of mine, Dan Simone, does commentary for our Poker House at Peaks in Dallas stream. Went to the game.
It might be us and Timberwolves. Get into the NBA. Try to go.
Did you just raise it to $4, DJ? The raise that doesn't matter. P-Dub gives him a chuckle. Four players to a flop. King 9-6. DJ with the best pair. Leads out. Zach is open ender. This queen might get John in trouble now. He had a gut shot. Now he has a pair and a gut shot. Zach still has an open ender. Needs a 5 or a 10. DJ's still best right now. Ace brings home the backdoor straight, brings home the backdoor flush, and it brings home the ace high that's calling along. And DJ's just going to pick up the $37 pot with King 7. Top pair, no kicker.
Hey, it ain't happening.
I don't know what the conversation is. Paul just said it's not happening.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what DJ's doing. Something with his back.
Take dark.
Thank you.
Paul's going to check in the dark.
Cam. Cam.
Is Paul calling sham? Are we going to have some excitement at this table? There's Sam, one of our new floors in the background. Francisco, good game. Oh, is that a bluff, Mac? Did you just bluff with the best hand? If you were watching last week, Mac really opened up his game. He pulled off a lot of bluffs last week. I was impressed. Normally, he's a guy that underrepresents his hand by checking and calling and then check raising. But last week, he pulled off a lot of bluffs. The aggression frequency stat is now working. It was off for a couple of weeks while they were doing updates. DJ with 42%, P-Dub 9%. Nothing surprising about those numbers. I predict DJ will be in most of the hands. Along with Mac. Yeah, you just sneak back here and do it. You know how to do it?
I kind of remember, but I don't know what TNT and.
Okay. So are you using the correct remote?
Remote, yeah.
All right.
TV. It's TV1. So
What TV do you have?
TV1.
Okay. So one is right here. All right. Hold on just a second. Where's did David leave?
David?
Yeah. Okay. After this hand, I'll help you out here. DJ, I was changing channels for the players outside. We'll leave them alone for just a minute. All right, I was trying to get a basketball game on for P-Dub in the room. So I missed this entire hand. $81 in the pot with 3 players in it. And Zach has the wheel. He turns top pair with the 9 and he rivers the straight. Chops it with John.
Good shot.
$141 in the pot. They both split up, taking home $14 each.
Application. Live TV.
So we must have a straddle on. 125. DJ's going to make it 22 with ace king suited. Mac and Zach both with 5-4. Mac's going to call. Zach's going to fold. Something tells me these hands are not reading correctly. I do not think Mac has the 5-4 offsuit. Sometimes he gets a little stingy, though, a little sticky. Oh, and then he hits 2 pair. If, in fact, he has 5-4. Big bet, and Doc just lays it down. He shows he does have 5-4. All right.
Just the opposite.
Very interesting call. Limps for 5 and then calls 22 and then flops 2 pair. And sometimes you got a good read on the deck.
Should be able to just hit this video. Anybody just split
Check. $5.
Checks around. P-Dub bets $5 with a pair of 3s. I think John's going to come along. He's not afraid of an ace anymore. His pair of 10s is going to be good.
10 is good. I've got a 3.
Yep. Paul knows. He says a 10 is good. I've got a 3.
Birthday. Check dark.
John makes it 10 with king 10. Gets 3 callers, $40 in the pot. P-Dub checks dark from the small blind. 6-6-7. P-Dub and DJ both have a 7. P-Dub with the better kicker. DJ bets 15. P-Dub calls. John's going to let go of king 10. A lot of opportunities here. We need... Oh, that wasn't one of them. Now P-Dub has 3 pair, and DJ has an open-ender. Checks around. The 3 does not help. The 2 pair is going to win. Paul was never behind that hand. He might have missed a small value bet on the river, but saving that bet, keeping the pot manageable. I don't hate it. You find that basketball game yet?
I managed to find the channel.
Oh, you found some sports?
Yeah, I can't find the actual basketball game.
What are they looking for?
The Mavericks game. And I already put Mavericks and he won't do Mavericks either.
Do they know what channel it's on?
Seam
It
up.
said TNT and like TNT I can't find. So
Any basketball on?
There you go. I hear Paul 15 minutes ago asking if there's a basketball game on somewhere.
Yeah, I can't do the scores. None of that.
Just concentrate on your poker, Paul. Get your VPIP up. He raises it to $6 with his pocket sixes. That's a tell, guys. That's a tell.
Hey, Seamer, can you see if you put one of the basketball games on for me? One of the basketball
10-4-10.
Yeah.
Mac has bottom pair. That might get him in trouble. Zach is totally uninterested with his hand with the ace-9. I think Mac's going to peel one time at least with bottom pair. He needs a jack or a 4. 5 is not going to do it. It does put a third diamond out there. P-Dub is going to raise it to 15. Get another call by Mac. Now he needs a diamond or a 4 or a jack. Lots of outs. He gets it on the river. 8 of diamonds for a flush. Jack high flush. They're going to go check, check. And Mac's going to pick up a $70 pot. He wasn't sure what he had at first. He had to look at it. He goes, "Do you have a boat? What are you flipping over there with pocket sixes?"
No, y'all showing rugby and yeah, TBS or TNT.
DJ's going to load up with the suited connectors, the old 6-7 of diamonds. Jack's going to call $11 with Jack 7 suited. John just limps in with an ace queen. That surprised me. That's another good 3-betting hand.
Oh, okay. Oh,
8, 9, 10. Mac just flops it.
I'm gonna ask somebody.
DJ has the low end of it
I thought they changed it back here.
with 6-7.
It's over there.
John has a gut shot, needing a jack to make a bigger
I might need to
straight.
ask them on here then.
DJ and Mac are going to battle with this one. We need like a 4. 6 doesn't matter. It kind of hurts DJ in a way because now he's chopping with anybody who has a 7. He's still way behind. He can't win against Mac. John still needs a jack. Nice bet, Mac. Deny equity out of anybody with 2 clubs. DJ snap calls, annoyed that there's a 6 out there. Little does he know that the 6 saves him a bunch of money. Mac bets 100, it looks like, and a quick call. All right, so there it is. Wow, they both flopped it. If that wasn't a 6-10 run out, that could have got really spicy. As it is, Mac's going to pick up a $500 pot. Nice hand, Mac. John with pocket fours has the best hand right now. He's going to pick up a very small pot. $16 in the pot.
Everyone, listen out there. Come on down to the Poker House Fort Worth. Next to the big Walmart. We got beer. We got beef jerky.
With no basketball playing.
No basketball
TV.
playing, but that's okay because we will entertain you. Come on down.
I love it, Zach. Come on down. We're in Burleson, right next to the big Walmart, right behind the Chinese buffet. No basketball playing on the screens. Scott's working on it, though.
Seven.
John with a gut shot. DJ bets $10 with a second pair, knowing nobody has an ace on this board. Max calling with bottom pair, needs a king or a 4. Doesn't get it. A second ace just confirms DJ's suspicion that nobody has an ace. He bets another $10. They're going to go fold, and he's going to pick up a $60 pot. Add 35 to his stack. Well played, DJ.
Hey, Eric, we need you to put the basketball game on for us.
15 minutes ago, Paul's asking me to put the basketball game on. Paul, I promise you, Scott's back here trying to. He found network. He found TNT. Is that it? Did you do it? Click on enter. Go ahead. There we go. Is that what we want to watch? That's NBA TNT. All right. Go ahead and hit those TVs underneath, and it'll broadcast it. Whichever ones you want to broadcast it to. Hit number 2. Number 2 is the big one. Down at the bottom one. Yep. Right there. Perfect. Go make sure it says go see if that's what he wants. And tell him to give me a thumbs up on screen. All right. In 15 minutes, we'll see if Scott's happy or not. Or excuse me, we'll see if Paul is happy or not. That big screen in the background, it's like 400-inch screens put together. And I miss his entire hand, but Zach's got a full house.
Come on down to the Poker House Fort Worth where you can play a nit like me.
Can Eric hear us? Can they hear? Or can they hear us? He can hear us. That will make me go crazy if I don't see something else on this TV.
don't know what's going on with the big screen, but it's blue screen.
Oh, it's blue screening?
I mean, it's not like a Windows blue screen. It's like you've got it highlighted.
Oh,
Maybe
interesting.
it'll come on.
Let's try this. Press number 6 on the top row. 3, 6 on the top row, and then 1 on the bottom row. Where is this? Now use this one to find that game like you just found.
Like Ace King or something.
Scott's back in here fixing the TVs for Paul. I hope you appreciate this, Paul. All the hard work we're putting in for you to watch a basketball game.
I was like, man, my 8 gotta be good.
Voluntarily putting money in the pot. Their VPIP DJ 75%. Mac is the lowest at 68%. Now, when we are short-handed like this, 5-handed, you really have to open your ranges, and everybody at the table is doing a very good job of doing that. When 68% is the lowest VPIP on the table, you know you're in a good game. Ain't nobody watching soccer.
But the menu's not coming up.
Oh, it's not working here.
It says TV guide.
Okay. All right. What were we trying to watch? This one live?
No, it's a TV5 thing.
There's a little $2 out there.
I don't know. I'll let you find it. There's basketball down there. Is that not it? Oh, that's a Prime Video channel. Never mind. All right. P-Dub's got a great hand right now. He's got the nut flush, and that might go towards his fortune. You have to have an ace-high flush, and he just got it there. Since it checked around twice, John's going to go ahead and bet at it. Drawing dead. P-Dub just calls, playing it very sneaky. Not all trappers wear fur coats. Another queen pairs the board. John could potentially have a full house. He's going to bluff at it, but he's going to get snap called. Oh, no, he didn't call. He raised it. So John bet 20. Paul made it 45 with the nut flush, and he gets on the board. All he needs now is a straight, flop a set, and a full house.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure what the jackpot is now. I know it just got won a couple of days ago, so I think they had to restart it.
Jack 7 straight.
In the chat, what do you guys prefer? Do you like high hands? Do you like these carnival type games where you have to get certain hands, where you have to get qualifying hands? Do you like a bad beat? We are adding the bad beat to Poker House Fort Worth and Poker House Austin. It's going to be a healthy one, I think, and don't quote me on this. I think it's 100K bad beat, and I think it's aces full of no, excuse me, I think it's quad sevens beat for the big one, and I think they're going to put in a smaller one, which is like aces full, but that might just be a high hand and not a bad beat. We've talked about different things. DJ with his pair of sixes has a 93% chance of winning this hand. A 4-liner to a straight comes out there, and 3 to a flush. They check it down, and Ace-6 is just going to win.
It's just $11 to call. I should have seen that.
Paul's complaining. That's what happens when you play too tight. It was $11 to call. He got runner straight. Let's play a guessing game in the chat. All of you viewers on Facebook and YouTube, let's guess what the pot size is going to be in 3 hands. This is hand 25. Let's guess hand 26, 27, 28. Hand 28. I'm going to type that in the chat. Pot size for hand number 28. All right, guys, put in your guesses. I will give you a free membership and a free hour for any club that you want. If you want it in right here in Fort Worth, if you want to go to Peaks, Dallas, or if you want to go down to Austin, I'll give you a free daily membership and a free hour of play. Guess hand number 28. Price is Right rules. You cannot go over. Whoever gets the closest wins. Misty says 342. That's a good number, Misty. If we get the right players and the right board, it can easily top 342. But at the same time, if you get the wrong players on the wrong board, we might have a $12 pot. Mac leads out as a bluff. DJ calls with second pair. The 3 does not change anything. Mac could easily have a flush draw. They both check it. 9 does bring home the flush. It'd be a good time to bluff at it. They just check it down. DJ's going to win a $145 pot. Arthur's guessing $110. Where are you from, Arthur? Where? Jim Blower says 73. Hey, guys, where do you want to collect your prize if you win? Poker House Austin, Poker House Fort Worth, or Poker House at Peaks in Dallas?
I'll watch any basketball right now.
All right.
I'll watch it any. Yeah, I play on Sundays. 40 and up league. Yeah, it's cool. Duncanville Fieldhouse. Oh yeah, keeps a lot of us in shape. You have 50, 55-year-old man, like all of us. We just.
That's a different one though.
We have fun.
Go look at number 2. Oh, is that 4?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put it on that one also.
Let's look at this one.
So it keeps my cardio going.
See, 4 is bad. Let's go like this. There we go. Yeah, see, our number 4 is bad, so don't use that.
Okay, so for table.
So 4 is number 1, right? So just never use that one.
Okay, yeah, I was just setting everything on maybe
I
on
like that flop.
remote number 3, and then I just switched it on the board down there on the bottom of the table or TV 4.
Yeah. The input 4 is bad.
My phone.
Oh, there.
All right, I'll figure it out. As long as it's good there.
It should be
I
good.
don't know about the big screen,
Go look and see.
but
All right. I think Scott's got it all figured out now.
Beautiful flop, but I could do.
I had 7 deuce.
I needed his 8. God.
Arthur's going to be coming to Burleson. Hey, if you seat open, Arthur, if you want to come play right now. Troy, come on in here.
everything's good. It's just all buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering right now. We should be good.
It is on TNT. Yep.
Richard says $143.
Celtics up by 2.
All right. Let's go. We're on hand 27. The next hand will be hand 28.
Why does the blind?
They are. But they always choking when it comes down to the end, though.
Does it scare
They
the
ain't been
shit
there in a
out of
while. I ain't never liked the Celtics though, so I do. I like Brown too. Honestly, I
Get
like
your
a lot of
votes in.
players, but Minnesota looking good. I ain't never been on like Minnesota fan, but they looking good.
Oh, you cut me deep, P-Dub. I'm from Minnesota. I actually don't care at all about basketball, so I really didn't care.
We flop my set.
Mac 3 bets to 15. Gets called in 2 places. He's got pocket sevens. 4-5 queen. Not a horrible flop for pocket sevens. It is the best hand.
Call me, y'all.
DJ has a gut shot and an overcard. P-Dub has bottom pair. Now 2 overs to pocket sevens. P-Dub does have 2 pair. Mac needs a 7. Ooh, that's a loose call. Loose call.
Check.
P-Dub with
Two
two pair is going to be the best hand. Wins a nice little $200 pot. All right, guys. Last chance to get your votes in, to get your guesses in. Before the button gets their second card, and then all bets are off. I've got 342, 143, 110, and 73 are the 4 guesses I have. Closest without going over is going to win a daily membership and a free hour at your poker house of choice. Richard, where are you going to play? What venue do you like best? Or are you just here for the game? All right, lock them in. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one.
Nah, we good.
DJ's going to rate it to 15 and get called in 1, 2. We're at $47. Five, 6, king. Mac has the best hand with middle pair. 50. That's a good bet. Does not called if it's not called. Fold. Our didn't count, guys. All right, we're going to roll that over to hand 30 or 29 because nobody won. Mac won. None of my guesses won. Let's try this again. All right. 342, 143, 110, and 73 are my 4 guesses. We got to wait a second to clear this board. There it is. Went to showdown. DJ with 62% of his 28 hands went to showdown. Bobby Pierce jumps in with a 297. All right. Ooh, king, queen, ace, queen. This might be juicy. 342. 297.
Oh, wow. Hey, man, we got this big yet. I was starting to love it, y'all. Get out y'all way.
3 bet to 110. John's going to definitely call. We got DJ and John. This is going to be spicy. We are at $165 if this is called.
What movie?
Right now, if it's not called, Jim is winning with $73.
He was going to get it quick. Oh, I don't know that.
He calls. All right. New pot size, 245. That puts, let's see who's winning right now. Richard is winning with 143. What did he bet? He bet $79? What a weird bet. $79.
Oh, that's insane, boy. Make you sit
It
back and
doesn't.
think.
The $79 bet does not count if John folds.
What part of the movie was this come on?
They're about to do it.
He shows pocket nines. Richard,
Well, there you go. He went over the hill.
$143.
Okay.
I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, I like the new one. Hey, the new one, that's mine.
That's probably the one I should have saw the theater.
Yeah. It's just how they did it and brought the son and stuff from his best friend.
All right, Richard. Where do you want your
He joined the flight thing.
Yes,
too?
man. You have to see it. Hey, oh, it's good.
Goose's son?
Yeah.
where do you want your
Hey, they picked the best
free membership and your free hour from?
Just like
Poker House Fort Worth, right here in Burleson. Poker House at Peaks in Dallas. We do PLO live streams. We do round of each live streams, a round of Hold'em and a round of PLO. Scroll back in our channel on YouTube, which is Poker House live stream, one word, and you can see all of our good stuff. Richard, Poker House at Peaks, I will put you in, buddy. Good job.
$5.
P Dub with a 7 bets $5 into an $8 pot. They're all going to fold, and he's going to win. He's going to show his 7.
Oh, thank you. Put that out there. I'm gonna call it.
We've got 2 hours left on this 1-2 cash game with a $500 maximum buy-in. Anybody within, let's say, a half hour, 45 minutes of here that wants to get in on this, come on down. We've got open seats.
What's the topic? Talk about women. We can talk about cars.
They will be playing post-stream. We've got a couple of tables going. Should be going late into the night.
Every single one.
I'll be out of here by 10 o'clock.
Days of Thunder?
Oh, man. Yes.
TJ limps in. There's a $5 straddle. Oh, wow. We got a lot of big hands here. We got Queen, Jack, 9-9, Ace, King. Everybody's playing this slow. They're going to let Zach in with a deuce tray, the dirty diaper.
Okay, y'all remember that show? Y'all remember that show, Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Who was the cutest girl on there? The tall
Here's
one?
Kelly.
Oh, the brunette one? Okay.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly. Of course, Kelly was the cutest one on Saved by the Bell.
Amber Thiessen?
Yeah.
Zach
I
flops
had a
three
crush on Kelly, but for some reason,
threes.
What's called the tall, thin one, whatever. It was just something about that one. Yes. Yes.
Ace, 3, 5. 2 spades. Mac has an ace. Zach has a tray. I expect a lot of money in this hand. Zach is just going to walk the dog, as we say. P-Dub comes along with 2 9s. A 4 puts a 4-liner out there. Now Mac has, now Zach has a straight. He had the best hand on the flop, and it just got better on that river. And to answer Paul's question, Kelly Kapowski was the best looking one on Saved by the Bell. You might have thought it was Jesse Spano, and you would be wrong. Mac bets $30. Zach raises it to $75. P-Dub does fold his 9s.
Father, think that on the river. I get paid. I get paid nicely, too. He ain't folding that 3. He's not folding ace king unless it's a real. That's why I said.
Paul wanted his 9 on the river. He wanted to hit his 5% so he could get paid.
Oh, they all get out the house. I had pocket nines. Calling my rage with no deuce three.
It was a.
He did that to me last week.
But
He had a bow, turned a bow with deuce 3.
I'm not Max, sir. That's my boy Frank. That's his favorite end. He played them. Yeah, he played them. He played them like aces.
I have no idea.
In the chat, who's the best looking girl on Saved by the Bell?
WSOP.
Kelly, Jesse, or Lisa? Chances are you don't know who Lisa is. I'm just kidding. Lisa was a fashion Nita.
Oh, cards. $7.
DJ limps in from the cutoff. Paul makes it $7 with the ace 4 suited on the button. Matt comes along from the small blind, and Zach defends his big blind with 10-5 suited. 4 players to the flop for $28. Queen deuce 8. Mac has the best hand with a pair of 8s. DJ turns the best hand with a 9. Niner. Zach and DJ both need a jack to make a straight. Mac's going to call $7 with third pair. Jack ball. All right. This is going to be a big pot, but they're going to chop it. Zach and DJ. He's going to make a DJ only calls 25. That's could have got a lot bigger. Are you afraid of the 10 king? What are you afraid of? 10 king's the only hand that beats you. Unless he just limped in to get Mac to call afterwards.
How the basketball game showing like that?
Mac had the straight.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Can't believe Porzingis has played a whole season. He sure couldn't do that with us.
I also like Slater. Not a fan of Zach, if we're still talking about Saved by the Bell.
Got you. I'll put it out.
Flush draw for DJ. Nobody else has any part of this. So it's going to go bet, fold, fold.
It came out each time that you asked for it, too.
Saved by the Bell, 1989 to 1992.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Poker House, Fort Worth. This is Scott.
So all of a sudden, I can't. There you go. Okay, I think my headset got unplugged for a little bit. I couldn't hear anything. Or it might have just been a buffering problem that we're going through right now.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like we're caught up. DJ with top pair, Zach with middle pair, John with a flush draw. Everybody's got a piece of this. This could get out of hand. Oh, wait. They're changing stuff now. I need to see what that flop looks like.
Oh, now TV, you ain't been messing up.
It's 9-6 deuce.
Mess up when they finally get the game on.
Zach has a flush draw. John has a flush draw. DJ has the best hand with a pair of nines. A surprisingly small pot for all these draws out here. The running backdoor spades gives Zach the best hand with a 7-high flush. They're going to check over. He's going to bet $30.
It starts back over at 8 o'clock, don't it?
DJ is going to call him with a 9 and see the bad news. 7-4 of spades gets there.
My name not put up there.
All right, call it out, Minnesota Mike. We got another ace-high flush on the board.
Unless I get high.
Got him. Good job, Minnesota Mike.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm used to it being up here. Yeah, used to it being up here. 2-4 now? No, I'm just playing with it. Every once in a while.
I'm not sure what the delay is. I wonder if we're getting a new player.
Yes,
Or we're doing a bomb pot. They just decided to do a bomb pot after playing for an hour.
fun.
I like it. So, if y'all don't know, here in Texas, they have a little thing called the double board PLO bomb pot on dealer change. So when the dealer pushes in, everybody throws out $5, $10, whatever they decide on, and they get 4 cards for a PLO hand. We immediately put out 2 flops. There's no pre-flop betting. That's the bomb pot aspect of it. You immediately go to a flop, and then you start betting your PLO hand. There's 2 boards, so there's 2 pots. So if there's $300 in the pot, 150 will go to the top board, 150 will go to the second board. You got to put all 4 cards on the reader at the same time. Go ahead and stack them up, boys. Just like Mac's doing. That's perfect. You can't get them too far away from each other. My guess is they are waiting. They're waiting for DJ, maybe. Got him. All right, 4 deuce 4. I don't think that's where you put the cards. You either have to have them on the board or above the board. Let's see how they pop out here. This is new to the software, so we'll see. Yeah, see, that didn't work because he put them on the board. He has to put it, the first board has to be off of the reader. The second board has to be on the reader. So it read both. Oh, and he forgot to tell it PLO. Slow down. Got to go fix that. Tell it it's a PLO hand. Nope. This is going to be messed up. They physically have 4 cards, but Lorenzo did not change it to PLO, so it thinks it's a hold'em hand. So P-Dub, we know flops a flush on the bottom. We don't know what his top is going to be. And we don't know what anybody else has. We know John has at least a pair of kings. We know DJ has a open ender on bottom. We don't know what he has on top. All right, give him just a second. Lorenzo's got to fix his board. It's going to be jacked up.
Two pair up top and queen high flush at the bottom.
So P-Dub says I've got two pair up top. John has at least a king 8. Oh, he's got king 8-4. So he's got a set of kings on bottom, which is not good against P-Dub's flush. And he's got trip 4s up top, which is going to win. Yeah, let's not try that again.
DJ, next time I say let's raise it 10, just say fuck no, man. Damn it.
We like that, huh, John? We'll take it. I'm surprised you didn't pot it or raise it. I was talking about with a set at the bottom and then you had the trips up top and then you end up hitting flush and all that. Any of them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But any of them, they would have been pot. Yeah.
All right, we're back to regular old Texas Hold'em. One board. 3 players to the hand. DJ snap fires on the Queen 8-5 board with Ace King. He bets $15. Max got a flush draw. He's going to come along. He needs a diamond. Let's see how aggressive DJ is going to get with Ace King. It's the best hand right now, but Mac has a jack, a tray, or a diamond. He doesn't get it. Running hearts does not help anybody. DJ with the 3-barrel bluff with the best hand. Matt cannot call. He lets it go. DJ might have thought he was bluffing on that, but Ace King was the best hand. Well played, sir. 120 pot. Fires all 3 streets. We've got another limp pot, $5 straddle, 5 players, $25 in the pot. John's going to lead out with 3 trays. They're going to fold around. DJ calls with the ace. $15, a third pot bet. That's suspicious. DJ folds. Good fold. He was the spidey senses were tingling. Good fold, DJ. I might have called $15 to see if I could peel an ace on the river, though. He even if you don't put him on a 3, he might have had an ace with a better kicker. So pretty easy fold. Well played. We're halfway through this live stream. Wednesday night, Poker House Fort Worth in downtown Burleson, right next to the big Walmart. Hand 38. P-Dub with ace 10 makes it 10 to go. We are 5-handed right now. A couple of players did not show up. Lonnie, if you are in the area and you want to play, come on down. P-Dub really needs to continue bet on these flops to realize his equity. He checks it all the way down and then just gives up, and he's going to chop it up with ace high. 7-7 ace queen jack. They chop it up. DJ makes $2 because he's closest to the button. Are you in the area, Lonnie?
I'll probably change. Make sure that they don't want to. Oh, I forgot what Mike's working on. I probably won't then.
Okay, Minnesota Mike, after me bragging you up for so long, you're going to do that to the deck? You want to jump in on this game, Lonnie? Typically a $500 buy-in. They're going to reduce it to $300 for the market demands around here. Is a little lower than in Dallas. Mac, the first time tonight we've seen pocket aces. He's got to make a 16 to go. I love this out of Mac. Normally he check raises, but he's just he just leads out this time. I love it. DJ's going to call the king 6 way behind in bad shape. 9 tray 9 makes it even worse. Mac bets 15 in the dark and DJ calls. 7 puts a third heart out there. DJ has the king high flush draw. Mac has the ace high flush draw. Lucky for DJ, he misses. DJ called king high.
He ain't fooling with you, knowing you can have any crazy thing over there.
Lonnie, on my way. Excellent. We'll see you in a little bit.
Damn, I don't want to straddle another plan. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't.
Next time I'll do it.
Please don't. Y'all some gamblers. Any of y'all going to try to play at the Choctaw tournament and stuff?
Choctaw's got a great series going on right now. It's kind of killing my tournament this week.
Mainly during the week, though. I call.
Perfect. Ten, 7 tray. DJ and Mac both with a tray. P-Dub with a 10. It's going to go bet 20, call 20, call 20.
45.
Jack on the turn. P-Dub now has 2 pair, top 2. He's going to lose both players with that bet. No, he didn't. DJ called him needing a 3. There's only 1 left in the deck. Check, and 2 pairs going to win it.
I know you got to sit over there with
We got a little bit of an internet buffering problem here. There we go. We're back. Hand 41. So it looks like there's been a straddle and a double straddle. Zach bets $10 with top pair. John has a gut shot needing a jack. Does not get it. Top pair is going to win. Zach's going to lead out for $15. P-Dub is not going to call.
Yeah, I'm putting you on it.
I did not have it.
P-Dub says, I'm putting you on a queen, and Zach tells the truth. I did not have a queen. Hey, Troy, if you're still in the chat, where are you from that you want to watch a PLO live streams? Do you want to play in a big PLO live stream? Do you want to play in the small PLO live stream? We are discussing a PLO/Congress live stream. It'll be juicy. Oh, P-Dub makes it $16 to go with pocket tens. Folds around to John in the cutoff with ace 4. He defends his straddle. Calls the $16. Hits his ace. P-Dub checks it to him. John checks it back. KG move. 6 on the turn. Gives John 2 pair. Nope. Ace 4, not ace 6. That gives him 2 pair.
You might need some time, but everything else is good.
Bets $10. Little blocker bet. We're going to get a raise to 30. 2 tens is still good if you do not think John has an ace.
Well,
I think
you off right here, man.
Yeah, you got to call $20.
I figured.
Good bet. I think he folds.
John, I know my players. I told you I don't play poker. I play players.
P-Dub with the trash talk.
Oh, I get paid off if he throw that 10 on his turn. Give you that 4 on the river. Ooh. Didn't have to pay you off there, though. On tilt. And raise $10. That's my tilt raise.
The tilt raise with Jack 10 on the button. Mac calls, Zach calls, John calls. We got $40 to a flop.
It always comes.
Jack 10,
non-stop. Like, come on.
top pair,
Every single
flush draw.
Great flop last.
Paul's acting like he doesn't love that flop. He's mad that he didn't hit a set last hand, but he does have top pair right now, and he is going to win versus John's pocket 7s.
So I'm like, hey, I might as well. It's always going to come the next hand.
Wisdom from P-Dub.
Okay, guys, you got 1 hour to come down here in the live stream to get that $7.
I forgot.
You can get beef jerky and a can of beer.
Beer is free.
Oh, and we're watching NBA now. It's frozen.
We are watching NBA now.
The game probably over with the way it's doing.
That's awesome. Zach commentating from the one seat. Come down and get free beer. I think the jerky is going to cost you like $2.
Anybody play with Eric? No, I'm just talking about, is he pretty good? Yeah.
It's pretty. This can be yours if the price is right.
I'm not positive what that conversation just was. I was quiet for a second to see if they would keep talking about it. I think Paul asked if anybody had ever played with me, and Minnesota Mike said yes. We've known each other since 7th grade. And Paul asked if I was any good, and Minnesota Mike said yes. So Mike is bluffing. I think I do all right at this table, though. We need a club for Mac to have a flush. Does not get it. Zach's going to have the best hand with a pair of nines.
My deuce was good.
Your deuce was not good, sir. The nine. The 9 wins. This has not been a very aggressive table. There hasn't been anybody getting out of line. There hasn't been any really big cooler pots, except for the straight against straight that could have got a lot worse. It's really been a very tame live stream compared to live streams that we normally run. And just like that, they go crazy. DJ's got ace tray. Mac has a gut shot. They get it all in. I don't know what's going on. I don't think Mac has a 5-7. I think it's impossible that Mac has a 5-7 right now. He's not calling the 4 to get a 4. I'd be very surprised. It's a boat. The game's over. Really, Mac? Did you really have 5-7? Just as I was saying how tame this live stream was, we get this hand. Hand 45. $772 in the pot. And Mac never showed, and I don't know if that action was right. Mac may have shoved, and DJ may have called. DJ has a full house on both boards. Crazy hand. I'm not really sure what happened there. I wish I knew what Mac really had.
Black chips. when she gives me 2 more.
And Mac has a stack of chips ready to go.
I have to go back, Mac, and see what you had there.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to because his cards were not red. I do not think he had 6-7 suited. I do not think he called with a gut shot. $65 with ace king. That is the biggest pre-flop bet we've seen tonight. After all that, Mac is up. Okay, I know what happened. Max, it says he's up $20. He's actually down 480 because Lorenzo did not put that second 500 in as a rebuy. He just adjusted his stack to have 500. DJ being up $675 is accurate. That's a good little 90-minute session. It's more than I'm going to make in 90 minutes. Scott says there's more action on the other table. Taking a look at the players on the other table, I do agree with you. Mac flops 3 10s. Zach flops a queen. DJ's got a gut shot needing a jack. Doesn't get it. 3 10s is going to win this hand. Zach decides to bet at it with his queen. 10 deuce. Dolly. Another 10-10 4 flop. This time everybody missed and ace high is good. TJ is going to bet out $15 with ace high.
My darling.
Takes it down.
I know what he gonna do. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Six. Pink.
P-Dub calling for a 6. John checked his ace. Now he's got top pair and a gut shot. Zach bets third pair when everybody checks the flop. Oh, and he gets there on the river. Running tens for the best hand. There's 45 in the pot. I would love a $50 bet. $10, so small. He induces a raise.
Everybody at a 10 had 10 deuce. He had 10
The
deuce
only reason I
last
play
two.
that is because tens have been coming up every. I know it's crappy.
Man, how you let that man catch up with a 10?
I was thinking the same thing, Paul. How you let that man catch up with a 10? Bet the flop, 10 deuce folds. Bet the turn, 10 deuce folds. Raise on the river, come on.
Pop go to weasel.
Pop goes the weasel. He's got the king and the king. He's going to make it 23 to go. Unfortunately, nobody has anything, and he's going to pick up $3. And he's going to show the table, I've got a good hand if I'm raising. Get a little advertising out of it since he didn't get any money out of it. Cowboys.
So it starts over anyway. Ace hot flush didn't count.
All right. At 8 o'clock, the promotion starts over. He's got from 8 till midnight to get a flush, ace high, flop a set, get a straight, and get a full house. I'm not sure what the promotion is right now, how much money's in that jackpot, because it just went out 2 days ago, and they started over. And now John's got pocket kings. He's going to raise it to 15. DJ calls with a tray 4 from the small blind. Mac's going to call with a queen 3. It's suited. He's already got a couple dollars in the pot, so it's a discount. 10 queen 7. Max got top pair. That'll get him in trouble. Checks it over to John. John bets $25. DJ calls. He's got bad intentions. He's going to try bluffing at this pot. It will not work. He's got a 2%. He needs runner to win this hand. Ooh, that's one of them. That is one of the runners he needs. He needs another 4. Checks over to John. Mac needs a queen or a tray. DJ needs exactly a 4. John has got a stranglehold on this hand. 122 in the pot. He bets 69. It says all in. Mac's got top pair, no kicker. The no kicker part might save him. It does.
King, I was literally about to say you got king. You must have got what I had.
Good read on Paul. He made $82. That's $80 more than Paul made in the last hand.
He did that right. He got king. Got callers. Thank you. was about to raise the deuce first. A check dart. Risk for my blood.
D Rivers top pair, what started out as a opening straight draw, and Mac had top pair, top kicker. Big bet, 75 to call. There's 420 in the pot. Do you put Mac on a bluff here? It looks so spicy. It looks so strong. I think DJ just has to call him. But it's really hard to call with one pair against specifically Mac. I think this is a fold, actually.
You should not go.
Book or something in song? Oh,
I didn't see what happened. Did he fold?
Not up there.
DJ does fold,
I'm misread.
and Mac says ship it.
Put that in your pocket. I misread my hand. I don't lie at the table. I had an ace-9.
Talk about it.
Yep.
I'm not positive what happened just now. Mac tried to give
I really had.
DJ $300, and DJ won't take it. I think here's what I think happened. I think Mac said, "Fold, I've got you beat," and DJ folded the best hand and showed him. And Mac feels guilty about lying. That's not lying. That's bluffing. That's a part of the game. You didn't lie. You bluffed. But he actually thought he had the best hand. He misread his hand, and he feels bad about it. So he wants to give DJ the $300 pot. God, I love Mac. He is so good. He's so classy. He feels bad about lying at the poker table, and he wants to just pay DJ $300 pot that DJ would have won had he not said, "I've got the best hand." Hey, fold, I got you. That's a bluff. You're not lying. That's a bluff, Mac. If Mac says, "I've got you," I'm folding 100% of the time. This is going to be big. Zach flopped the ace-high flush draw. Lonnie flopped a set. DJ has middle pair, which he's going to call. P-Dub has a pair of sixes. He's going to call. Nope. P-Dub folded his sixes. All right, the board pairs. Lonnie is winning. He can chop with DJ if another jack comes out. Zach is not happy that board paired. Great first hand for Lonnie. Sits down with pocket eights, flops a set, turns a boat. Oh, He bet $50 and thought everybody folded, so he went to muck his cards. Oh, Zach is so lucky a diamond did not come out on the river. Lonnie would have been counterfeited if somebody did have a jack, so that was a good check back. So yeah, Scott's in the chat saying, I'm surprised DJ didn't call with top pair. What happened was Max said, let it go. I've got you beat on this hand. And if Mac tells you that, he's not lying to you. And as it turned out, Mac is embarrassed. He misread his hand, and he tried to give DJ the $300 that he would have won. He pulled it out of his pocket and said, here, take this. I don't lie about my hand. I misread my hand. I was not lying. His honor is more important than the $300. And DJ wouldn't take it. So kudos to both these players. I love these guys. Entering our third hour on stream. Max got a gut shot. Lonnie's got bottom pair, and it's the best hand right now. Ooh, king hits. That changes everything. Now Max got top pair. DJ has a flush draw. Mac also has a straight draw if a 10 comes out. DJ's open-ended with a flush draw. I would have liked a raise out of that. He bricks out on the river, though. And the king high, the pair of kings is just going to be the best hand. P-Dub's not calling with an ace. DJ bluffs at it and gets snap called by pair of kings. Lonnie Herzog in the 2-seat. Starting strong. Jonathan Cook on my way. All right, we've got another hour on stream, Jonathan, but they've got some action tables going on the outside table. And they will be playing post-stream. Most of these guys are here to stay. I'm sure Lonnie didn't come in here to play 1 hour and leave. Max got bottom pair. DJ. Oh, well, that action happened so fast that I couldn't even talk about it. DJ had a flush draw that turned into a straight. He's got a 96% chance of winning this hand. Oh, wait. Nope, that's wrong. Everything's wrong about that. He still has a flush draw. All right. Now, we have to hold on a second because this board is wrong. There we go. Let's fix it. Hold on just a second, Minnesota Mike. Let's let Lorenzo fix this board for us. There we go. Now, if that board is correct, DJ did not have a flush draw, but he does have a straight. DJ with the straight. All right. So he's at a flush and a straight, I think. Let's check out these promos. Zach, Lonnie, and Mac all on the board.
He know me. I'm not strong.
P-Dub is serenading the audience. We got a straddle and a double straddle up to $10. Lonnie calls from the 2 seat. John calls from the 3 seat. Ace 9, Queen 10. Ace King from DJ makes it $80 to go. And he's just going to pick up the pot. $37.
With them little cards.
One, two game, 500 minimum buy. That's the set. One to five.
So Lonnie's got the second pair. $50 in the pot. Zach bets out 20 with top pair. Lonnie's going to make the call. He needs a queen or a 10. Doesn't get it. A third spade comes out there. That might be suspicious. Check, check. Ace high is going to win. Yes, Missy. Mac will not lie at the table. He said he misread his hand. He's a really, really feels bad. He is such a good guy. He's the best. He's got an invite. I will kick people off of a stream if Mac wants to play. And he doesn't care the stakes. He'll drive an hour to play a 1-2 game with these guys. He just loves to play. He'll play my 5-10 on Friday. He'll play my 5-5 on Thursday. He'll play my 2-5 on Sunday. He just loves the game. And we love to have him. John makes it 15 to go with ace jack.
I don't like you being at this table now. I ain't getting no cards.
Max got the 5-8 suited. He's going to come along. Lonnie with the tray 4 under the gun. $47 in the pot. There's a tray and a 4 and an ace. Everybody's got a piece of this. Lonnie's got the best of it. Max got a gut shot needing a deuce. John needs an ace or a jack. Lonnie's just going to bet out at it with 2 pair. $30. I would expect a raise from John. He just calls. Mac's going to let it go. He doesn't want to chase a gut shot. needing a 2 that's not a club for the nuts. Ooh, he would have had double gut now.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah.
What is fourth tray going to do now? 100 in the pot. Half pot would be good, I think. $50. 45. We're close. That's John's suspicious, but he's going to put in a call for $45. We're at a $200 pot, and the 9 doesn't help. If John was good on the flop and good on the turn, he's good on the river. I bet you he calls $100. Lonnie's sizing it up. How much is this guy going to call? A very small bet. Looks like 40, 45. Easy call for John, and he sees the bad news. Nice little come up for Lonnie. Nice tip. Props on the $15 tip.
Once on my water, see what works. Yeah. My wife's like, hell is all that?
Frustrating for John. He's raising and getting called by hands like 4 tray that shouldn't be in there. Flops a top pair, and it's no good, and he loses a huge pot.
Let me have that green chip, please. Yeah.
5 players in the pot for $10 a piece. A7-4 checks around. Deuce on the turn. Gives John top pair and a gut shot. DJ has a gut shot needing a tray. P-Dub has bottom pair. John's just going to go all in with the best hand. Top pair and a gut shot. Needs a 5. DJ calls needing a 3 or a 4. P-Dub needs a deuce or a 6. He's not going to call. Heads up.
A 6 gonna come on the river, y'all. Damn.
King ball. Ace is going to win it.
I mean, 1, 2. Not with Max. Not with Max is behind me. Oh, this is
Jerry Sorrells from North Dakota. 7 players at $10 a piece. That's a good number. Hey, how are you doing, Jerry? Congratulations on Rough Rider Poker Tour in Deadwood, my favorite city of all time.
PWW.
Check out the cemetery on top of the hill. Watch Deadwood before you go, just for some background information. You will thank me later. Lonnie has a great hand. He's got an open-ended and a flush draw.
Raise pre-flop.
Unfortunately, nobody has a piece of it. And a 5 high is just going to win a $15 pot, $15 profit.
I'm like,
It's a 2-season series. You're gonna have to binge it.
you never old.
It's worth it though. When you're done with the 2-season series, then watch the movie. It was made 10 years later to wrap up what season 3 should have done. Waiting for the graphics to catch up now.
Oh man, I'm like, ugh.
Paul makes it 15 to go with ace 8, gets called by the 2 seat and the 3 seat, both sharing king queen. Queen on the flop, all diamonds. Lonnie has the king high flush, top pair, second nut flush draw. He's not getting away from this one. Checks to him, 47 in the pot. He's going to bet half pot, $25. Wow, snap fold.
Check. Check. I have nothing. So that's 6. I need. I'm supposed to get out there.
Kenny Loggins. He did the Top Gun. His only 2 songs on. No, he did. No, I know he had a lot of 80s. And I'm headed to work and I'm late. Obviously.
Oh,
DJ's going to make it 16 to go with ace queen. P-Dub's going to call pocket fours. Max got the 8-9. Zach defends with a king tray suited. Got a little buffering on the internet here. Queen Jack 10 gives Max straight. Zach's open-ended. DJ has a top pair, a top kicker, gut shot. P-Dub has no part of this. He checks. Matt bets $75. DJ has to call. He needs exactly a king. Or running cards to make a full house. He folds. Wow.
popped it. Nice.
Flopped it. Straight.
I was praying the flopper set. I was praying the flopper set.
Great for Mac.
Minnesota Mike yelling out the hands.
He don't have the best hand pre-flop. Fours.
Now it looks like DJ took off his mic. If it died, that's a bad mic because the sound quality got much better when he took off his mic. So if his microphone died, so he took it off, the sound quality got a lot better. I lost that buzz that I had. I'm going to have to research that post stream. Zach makes it 12 with Queen 9, and everybody calls except for P-Dub with his 4% VPIP. He's waiting for the blinds to go up. He's a tournament grinder. Good read on the deck. Zach with Queen 9, DJ with Queen Trey. They're going to let John bet out with his pair of sevens. Is Zach going to spring the trap now? Nope, he's just going to limp in. Let John keep firing at it. John only has $48 behind. He might rip it in. DJ has a 27% chance of chopping this pot. He could win with a tray. I'm really surprised that pot didn't get bigger. Nobody bet that river. Both of them afraid of their kicker. I understand DJ being afraid of the 3, but Zach's afraid of the 9? Questionable.
What's that back?
I think I'm betting if I'm Zach for sure.
Nine. Yeah. Been playing 6 though. I mean, they'll still play. This won't be.
They are discussing playing post stream. Wow. This is going to get expensive. Lonnie has a nut flush. DJ has the king high flush. Lonnie check calls $100. Zach would have had ace 10. He folded pre. Another $100 bet. On a paired board with a flush draw, how much do you want to get invested? He's going to make it 400, or are those quarters? Those are quarters. He just called. It scared me for a second. He hits the ace. DJ bluffs at it. $300. Once he misses flush, he has to bluff at it. Now Lonnie has to wonder, do you have a 6? Do you have a 10? Did you miss your draw also? Is worth $300 to have you show me a 6 right now? Great bet by DJ, and it works. And he shows. Stabs him in the heart, shows him his king high bluff. Well played, DJ. Leading the pack in pre-flop raising with 27%. Lonnie's at 17% throughout his 12 hands. Hey, Scott, will you click on Jay Cook on the stream and put arrived? Click on Jay Cook on the stream, put arrived so that he doesn't fall off.
Race.
All right, Jonathan. I saw you just signed up on Poker Atlas, so I had Scott click you as arrived so you will not get kicked off. For those of you who do not know, when you sign up online, if you're not here within an hour, Poker Atlas will kick you off. Lonnie, John, and DJ all have a jack. And John does have the best kicker, but it's only $32 to call.
Hey, Raheem. That's all. 80.
A king coming on the turn.
Lonnie needs a 9. And he gets it. It is not John's night. He's zigging when he should be zagging. He's not playing bad. He's just getting run over by the deck. What a rough night. Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug. You know, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes you're the Louisville Slugger. There's so many analogies, so many catchphrases, but it is not John's night tonight. He'll be back.
I don't know if mine is or not. Nope.
You're still good.
Talking that much. I should have. Hear that drip, 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 drip. Oh, them lazy women. Oh, man.
Max got top here. It's going to be good. That's $11.
Yeah. Thought about that, yeah. Yeah, man, we ain't done a bump out in a minute.
He wants to do another bomb pot. Don't do that. I'm just going to mess up my video game. So just in case they do a bomb pot right now, my guess is Lorenzo doesn't know how to. This is Eric's fault for Lorenzo how to make it PLO. So I'll take all of the blame for this one. And as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go teach him how to do a PLO double board bomb pot.
Oh, Crawford. Best 6-man that came.
Oh, hey, he did it. He got the PLO part right. He got the bomb pot right. Good job. I told you this kid was smart. Good job, kid. So Lonnie has 33% equity on the top board, 42% equity on the bottom board. You really want a lot of equity on both boards like he has. Zach has 8% and 4%. He lets it go. Max got 36% and 32%. All right, that's a top board's a lock for Mac. He's got the nut flush. And the bottom board is a lock for Lonnie. He's got a he doesn't have a full house, but he has trips.
Done this since we've been here.
Lonnie's going to call with trip 10s. And they're going to chop up a $600 pot. And that's what a Texas double board bomb pot looks like.
The Bears already did.
The bull. At all top and a straight draw at the bottom. Pair the board up top. Flush. Give me a queen at the bottom. What? Supposed to. I think they have enough though.
We've got about 30 minutes left on stream. They are playing post stream. I'm watching the cameras. They're all still there.
Won't be a wasted trip, trust me.
Big dark.
P-Dub has the queen high flush, and he is drawing just about dead. He needs an 8 or a king of diamonds. The board pairs twice, which nobody with a flush is happy about. That could have got really nasty for P-Dub if the board didn't pair twice.
8 of diamonds, I get
8 of diamonds or the king of diamonds. That pot should have been way bigger. Where's all the money?
Good.
I would feel cheated if I was Mac. He should have made way more than $45 in that hand.
The board parent cost Max some money.
Paul just said it. That poor pairing cost Max some money. Yes, it did.
Supposed to wait and get on the board. Yeah. Hard to when I'm hitting, still hit blue.
DJ flops a nut flush draw and wins $22.
Thought my doggone queen hot flush was good.
All right, we've got just a couple of hands left. Let's guess. They're going to end with a bomb pot. Let's guess what the total price of that bomb pot's going to be. I don't know what hand it's going to be, but it'll be the last hand. Total pot, the size of bomb pot. I'm giving away a membership and an hour to whoever wins this. Price is Right style, closest without going over. Robert says $355. I like that number. It's going to be big because everybody's going to put in 10 pre-flop, and then it's going to be two boards, PLO, really spicy. Marcus says 721. That is a big number, Marcus, but you're not far off. Mac with ace high is got the most equity. He hits his jack. There's only $25 in the pot. There's $5 pre-flop, and then they just checked around. P-Dub tries to pick it up with a worse jack, but that's not enough to get Mac to fold. He's going to call $10.
Killing me. Keep killing me. Boy, I swear I'm double gutted. Any queen will not give it to me. Damn you, Mike. Hey. I don't want to see my damn card.
$615.
Any queen, anyway. Glad I only got 10 more minutes with you.
He says 10 more minutes.
Ain't gonna look. Too. I called $2 too. You're killing me.
P-Dub getting brave, calling $2 blind.
Would love to tip you.
All right. That was a good call blind. He flops a flush draw and a pair.
All right.
Got 62% equity in this hand against the 5 random hands he's up against. Oh, now he's got trips. Trips and a 6 high flush draw.
Look like I'm a hit.
He hasn't looked yet.
Get on the river.
He's playing blind and he's winning. This pot would be much bigger than $10 if he would have looked at his hand.
Yes, finally got him to fold. If I get him to fold, I know I'm good. That's what I say. If I get him to fold, I know I'm good. He called, I'm throwing my hand in.
That's so funny.
Give me $10 in the morning.
He wins $8. That pot could have got a little bit aggressive. There were straight draws out there. Everything like could have saw a little something, but he played it blind and got paid the absolute minimum.
I ain't won a hand in 2 hours. Look like I played better poker without looking.
Zach with the ace-9 suited makes it 15 to go. P-Dub with the ace-10. He's going to call. He said I should call without looking, but he does look. And then he does call. All right. Check, check, check. We got 3 players checking this flop. P-Dub's got the ace. DJ's got a 6. Zach's got a inferior ace. He's out-pipped by P-Dub. Mac's going to get away from this cheap. DJ bets 25. That 8 might slow down some action. It does give Zach some chop opportunities. Anything above a 10, and it's a chop. It is not. The front door heart flush comes in. If anybody was chasing with 2 hearts. 135 in the pot. Zach just decides to show the hand. DJ is thinking, how do I lose with 3 pair? 6s and 7s. That darn board pairing costs him $135 pot.
Yeah, let me. Hollywood.
P-Dub says it's the second hand he's won in 2 hours.
I just want to see what it felt like to win a hand. Yeah, I'm down with that. No, at 9 o'clock I want to do it.
Okay. So bigger than 10. Yeah. Make it. Yeah.
This is it, guys. And
Expensive ass people.
so they got one more hand, and then they're going to pay the bomb pat. And Max says, let's make it bigger than 10 for the last hand of the night. So if you guys want, P-Dub is trying to back out of it.
I'm cheap. I'm a single father. I can't be, putting that out there,
Zach's going to raise with ace king.
I ain't doing it. He's trying to raise and stuff. He ain't even got a good raising hand. He didn't have a good raising hand last time and got beat. But now you want to raise 20. Hell no. I should have called you. I should have called you. Let me see.
Zach's trying to indice him. All
10-7.
folds a 10-7.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right, this is it, guys. I think it's the last hand of the night.
Oh, we got time for one more hand for a bomb pot. Yeah, one more hand for bomb pot.
Okay, apparently that hand went too quickly. And they're going to do one more hand before the bomb pot.
Right there, yeah.
P-Dub with the ace-6 of clubs. Calls without looking.
Dark.
Mac checks dark with a 10-7 of clubs. 7, 8, 9. P-Dubs has a 6. Zach has a 7. Mac has a 10 and a 7. Mac's got a open-ended with a 7. Zach has a 7 with a queen kicker. P-Dub has an open-ended, and an ace now. This spot might get a little spicy if somebody got aggressive at it and took a stab at it. P-Dub, 36 in the pot. He's only going to bet $20. Oh, 20 is a good bet. And it goes fold. Ooh.
Bomb pop money.
Although he said that's my bomb pop money.
It's 20, right? It's 20, right?
They're going to do a $25 bomb pot. If you guys want to adjust your guesses, we got 5 people with a $25 bomb pot. That means there's $125 in the pot before we see a flop. Robert jacks his up to 530. You were actually good with the 355 because since you didn't go over Marcus's, you would have been good anywhere between 355 and 720. You would have been good. On the top, we got the 4, the 3, the 9, 2 diamonds. On the bottom, we have 9, 4, jack, rainbow. And then we look at these equities. Mac is in bad shape on this board. It checks around. $125 in the skillet. And Mac is drawing dead on the bottom. Zach has 73% equity on the bottom with his straight draw. And 33% equity on the top with a top pair. Lonnie at 4% and 4% is going to fold. DJ has a gut shot, needing a king. He's going to fold. P-Dub has a diamond draw on top and a straight draw on top and a gut shot straight draw on top and not much on bottom. Gut shot on bottom that will quarter him. Mac has nothing on bottom and 16% on top.
Well, I'm playing with you, DJ.
Let's see. I don't know what he could get on top to help him out. Yeah, he's going to let it go. Zach's got the bottom locked up and most of the top. Let's see what we happens. We've got 775 in the pot. Marcus is going to win this hand. Marcus. Check. Zach's going to sweep. That's a sweeper.
2 pair.
Marcus, where are you going to play? Do you want to play in Poker House Dallas at Peaks? Do you want to play in Fort Worth at Poker House Fort Worth at Burleson? Do you want to play down in Austin? Poker House Austin. Where do you want your free membership and your free hour to be credited at?
Play that game. I always got to go with my right mind.
All right, that's it for our stream. Fort Worth Burleson. Marcus, I'll put it in right now. Actually, I will credit you your hour right now. When you come in here, tell them Eric said you get a free day, and they'll credit you that day. I don't want to give you a day and have you not show up, and so I'll give you an hour right now, and when you get here, I'll make sure you get a free membership. You should have 3 hours total, Marcus. 3 hours from today, or you have 2 hours already and you get one more? Because we're going to get you squared away. And everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with me the entire 3 hours. If you want to play this game next week, we're going to lower the stakes to a $300 buy-in, and we're going to start at 7 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. We're going to go to instead of 6:30 to 9:30, we're going to go from 7 to 10. All right, Marcus won a couple weeks ago. I'll make sure you got those hours. If you haven't been here yet, come on down, say hi. I'll make sure you got a third hour and get that daily membership whenever you show up. We'll talk to you guys later.